Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me for my unboxing and my review of this human hair wig by MyFirstWig. I will put all the information you need about name, etc. here on the screen for you, and then down below in the description box as well, including the link. So before we go into the box, I just show you what it came with, which is a wig stand, which is so good to have, because especially with a human hair wig, you styled it, etc., and then might not want to wear it straight away. You might want to wait a few hours or even overnight. You need to have it ready in the morning. Put it on here and you're sorted. Same for after you've washed it. You put it on here, let it dry. Great. Let's look at the box. It comes in this lovely black box. Nice, sturdy. But I still think it's cardboard, but it's really quite sturdy. The wig itself, it's packaged in this kind of tissue paper. I love the coloring on this one, but we will look at that in a little minute in more detail, because I just saw some additional things in the box. Let's have a look what it comes with. So first of all, it gives you order information. It's very handy to have. Also comes with a scar tape that helps you to make the scalp look more realistic. Great, love it. Also comes with a wig cap. Again, really useful. It also comes with this little thing. Ooh. Clips to put in the hair for cutting the lace, etc. And a little comb. Again, really useful. And I love that it comes in this handy bag. You can store it in there or store makeup or whatever in there. Great. One last thing in the box is you have a little travel or storage bag for your wig. Again, really handy. Love all these accessories, especially seeing this. The website is called MyFirstWig. It pretty much gives you everything you need to wear that wig. But now let's look at the wig. So I put the stock photo in here so you see what it said it would look like, and then let's have a look. So this is a gorgeous color. Coloring on this is really good, I think. You have a root here. And I think it transitions quite nicely into the main color. And then you have these honey blonde highlights here. Really pretty. And then look at the part. That looks so realistic. And the knots are quite tiny. They are bleached. And I love how securely this is packaged. So you have tissue paper, but then it sits on this foam to protect the lace front. And I said if they can cut it for me. So, and they have. I asked them to cut it because their website is called MyFirstWig. And if you are a first wig wearer, the scariest thing I always find still to this day, after wearing wigs for what, 5-6 years, cutting the lace. So I want to see how that comes, what that looks like. And I think that looks really natural. They used a kind of zigzag, which normally blends nicely into the skin. The only thing you have to do with this one is be extra careful, because you have this zigzag line. It blends really nicely into the skin, or at least it should. I have to try it on first to see. But it kind of makes it more prone to tearing if you're not really careful with it. So just there, a little word of warning. So let's look at the cap construction. So you have that lace, so that runs all the way around. So if you don't want it cut, it will be longer. So you then can decide where you want to cut it. And then you have the 10x6 parting area here. And you have combs on the ear tabs and on the nape. And these are detachable easily with Velcro. So you just take them off when and if you need them. And when you change your mind, you don't need needle and thread to stick that all back on. You just plonk them back on, and there they are. No issues whatsoever. Covered wefts throughout, which makes it quite comfortable. And I love this cut here. which is basically goes over your ears so the cap will not sit on your ears. Because if you have a cap construction that's not made to your measurements, sometimes the cap can sit on your ears and it can become quite uncomfortable. So with this C-section cut out, this should avoid the cap sitting on your ears. And you have two ways of adjusting the cap, which is great. So you have a detachable band that you can move here on this bit, up or down, so tighter or not. So you could just easily unhook it if you don't want to use it. But then you also have this kind of drawstring adjuster, which makes it quite easy to adjust to your circumference. Move it this way, and then as tight as you want it, and then you can see the cap gets tighter, and then you can just move it back out to where you want it. The only thing you need to be a little bit careful of, especially if you want to do an updo, is that this little tail might show. With a 10x6, I tend not to need glue, but we will see. So the density on this one is 130. I like that there are some waves in here already. It already looks really pretty. So in terms of color, the color job I think is done really well. There's nothing stark. But I will show you that outside as well. Let's look at this part, look at it, it's gorgeous. And if you have hair like me, or you want to make this part a little bit more obvious, you can use what they provide here with it, underneath it. Love it. Let me try it on, I can't wait. So let me show you how easy it is. You could wear a wig cap with it if you wanted to. If you have hair like I do, that will help to keep the hair in place. I have just put it into a little, a tiny ponytail. Just trying it on. I'm not too fussed. I just want to try it on, see how it goes, how it fits. I went for the small, which is a 21.5 to 22. I have a 21.75 inch with my hair. So let's have a look. I put my head into the wig first, and then I pull the band and the wig down. Then I do the flip, and then you get the first impression. So in terms of fit, first impression is it fits a little bit large. So I need to tighten that adjuster, that drawstring adjuster a little bit. And then you want to check that you have it in the right place. So there are two measurements you can use. Well, they're free really. But if you have no hair, chin to nose, nose to eyebrow, eyebrow to hairline. So this is slightly low. The one that I normally use is 4 fingers from the bridge of your nose. And this is where it sits. And the third one is if you have hair, obviously put it just before your own hairline. Wow, just look at it. This looks gorgeous. So let me not play with it at all. Just all I did was run my fingers through it. Let me show it to you straight out of the box. I think this is gorgeous. Let's look at that lace front. See, can you see that you can't actually see the lace? Because A, it's transparent lace, so that's really good. And B, because they did that kind of zigzaggy motion, it really melts into your skin really well. Look at the part, even though I have dark hair underneath it. And let's look in terms of putting it behind your ear and if the lace is showing. So a little bit the lace is showing here. So this is my own bio hair. Let me just pop that in there. So you could trim that back a little bit. But in terms of, I don't think you need glue at all for this one. And this is 130 density. It's so natural. You can choose a different density. I think 180 is the other option, so that's a fuller look. It completely depends what you are after, obviously. I would advise, if you were like me and you had thin hair all your life, or over a period of time you have been losing your hair and therefore have become kind of familiar with seeing yourself with not a lot of hair in the mirror, I would suggest to go with a low density wig first, because that might look more natural on you, for you, and you might recognize who you see in the mirror more easily than if you go with a bigger, fuller density. But completely up to you. I heard other people who said, why would I want to wear a low density wig when that's all I had all my life? Now I want big hair. And that's the beauty of wigs, right? We can choose what's right for us. There are so many options out there, and My First Wig gives you the option to go low density, high density, different colors. There are so many options on that website. Different cuts, different styles. Go and check it out. I'm sure you will find something that you love. You can have different lengths for the same wig as well. There are different options, so I do urge you to go and have a look at their website. The link is down below in the description box, and with my code you will get money off. So let me now just comb through it. The hair feels lovely, really nice, soft, premium human hair, quite soft. In terms of smell, it does have a bit of a industrial smell to it, which is not unusual for human hair wigs. You can get that. Not unusual at all. In terms of fit, as I said, straight out of the box, I had to tighten it for my 21.75 inches. But I haven't really used the band itself. I tend not to use it. It's just not for me. So I do like that I have this drawstring adjuster. And what I like about the drawstring adjuster is as well that I can adjust it easily whilst it's on my head. Because if you have hook adjusters, etc., you can't always do that easily whilst it's on your head. But with this one, very comfortable to do. So overall, first impressions are great. I absolutely love it. I love that I could just go out like this. I don't have to actually restyle this at all, which is great. And because I asked them to cut it, I don't need to cut the lace. I don't need to worry about cutting the lace. I'm really pleased in how that front looks, how natural it looks. You can see a few knots here and there. That's easily rectified with makeup. I don't bother with this. That's not something I'm focusing on because I've learned people don't look that closely. But if it's something that bothers you, you can use some makeup and put it on there. And same with if you want to see the scalp more than what you can see on me now, they even provide you with the sticky tape that you can put underneath that part. So you get that flesh colored look underneath it, and then the part will be more obvious. Even without anything under, it's impressive. And look how far that goes back as well. Overall, I'm really impressed. I'm impressed that you get all these additional bits and pieces as well, which helps, especially if you are just new to wigs. You have then everything you could possibly need to wearing a human hair wig. The only thing they haven't provided is the glue, if you prefer to wear some glue with it. Everything else you don't need to buy yourself, you have it. Hair quality is lovely. The color job they've done here is, oh, I love it. I think it's beautiful. A little update. I've been wearing this for a good day now, just to really get a feel for this. Now I can move away from my first impressions to a more informed, everyday, how does it fare review. So overall, my opinions haven't really changed. I really still love this. All I've done, you might notice a slight difference, is just I went with my straightness just slightly over the waves that were already in there, just to give it a bit more of a more wavy look rather than the slightly more curled look. which I just prefer on me. Obviously, this is human hair. You can style it whichever way you like. I like where they put the part for me, so I didn't have to change that either. Again, I think it is pretty much wearable straight out of the box. There are a few things I just want to make you aware of. It might not bother you, but it's still something I would like to point out. So the first thing I want to point out is that the cap that's underneath this darker color is quite light. So when the wind goes, you might be able to see that cap. So I reached out to MyFirstWig UK and they said that they will change that, especially for this kind of color, because they have noticed that too. So that's a great response. And I really like that they were asking me for my very honest review, that they want to improve. That's already a really good sign for me that they are here for the customers. So that's good news. So, second of all, I absolutely love this color. I think the color job is beautifully done, as I said in my first impression review, but I do think it is looking darker than it is in the stock photo. Now, we need to be aware that stock photos and screens, etc., all give a very different impression of a color. You can try your hardest to catch the color in all different types of light, and because it's on a screen, it still might look different to everybody. So just a word of warning that the color, at least with this piece, wasn't quite the color I expected. However, I absolutely love this color. I do love the option that you can have your lace pre-cut, especially for someone who's a first-time wig wearer. This is a godsend. I've been wearing wigs for a long time and I still would choose this option. It's just easier. It just makes everything quick, easy. I do like that the lace is cut with that zigzag, because you don't see any lines when you have that kind of zigzag cut. Just be, as I said before, just be incredibly careful, because this can tear much easily than if there was a straight line there. In terms of the no glue, they do say this is a glueless wig. I agree with that to an extent. I do think this is a glueless wig if you don't want to tug your hair, or if you want to wear it away in any way, shape or form from your ears or from the sides, because the lace can be visible, especially if you have darker hair that it can stand out against. If you don't glue it down on the sides, I do think it can be visible. If you want to wear just like this, it is a truly glueless wig then. Just a little bit of a word of warning that I wouldn't necessarily class this as a true glueless wig, because there's certain things you can't do without gluing it down or without the lace showing. I mean, if you want to tuck it and you don't want to glue it, you can just pull some bits out. Something like that. Let's talk about this drawstring adjuster at the back. I love how easy it is to adjust whilst you have it on your head. However, that little tail here at the back, you have to be really conscious to put it under the wig, make sure it stays there, maybe even use a clip or something to keep it there, because I noticed that it does fall out throughout the day. So it's just something to consider. And again, I did reach out to MyFirstWig about that, and they said, thank you for the feedback. We will work with our design team on that. So we will see what happens in the future with that. So I really hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you so much to MyFirstWig UK for sending me this piece so I can review it for you. Don't forget to use my code LOVELYK and you will get an amazing 26% off, which makes this already, I think, quite budget-friendly wig even more budget-friendly. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope I see you very soon. Bye.